My name is Devontae Freeland. I'm a master's student in international relations at the Université Paris 1 Sorbonne, and I'm here on a Fulbright advanced student grant. I think it's really exciting to study at the Sorbonne. It's a very old institution. There's been a school of some sort on this site for the past 800 years. I'm studying international relations. I really thought it'd be interesting to study it in France specifically because it can be really helpful to get a context outside of just the American context. I'm really interested in refugee issues and human rights and then political integration for refugees and other national minorities. And I think that's been a constant theme throughout all of our courses. There are so many international organizations here. We'll talk about French foreign policy as a part of a coalition of other countries and other nations, whereas in the U.S. I think we often talk about America leading. So I think it'll be really helpful to have that French lens with me as I continue my work and my studies in the U.S. I think it's pretty common here in France, study in another country in the European Union at some point during your studies. So they've all had the experience of going to a new country, studying somewhere else, navigating language barriers. So I think people were often willing to go out of their way to help me because they've been through it themselves. The French that you hear spoken on TV or President of France gives a speech is very different from the French that you speak your classmates or walking down the street. I think being here has been a really good opportunity to kind of beef up that everyday French. I didn't know a lot about the French university system. There were a lot of resources that were really helpful in navigating that, about knowing which types of programs I was eligible for. After being awarded the Fulbright grant and having to officially apply to university in France, having the scholarship was a sort of stamp of approval on my application. Fulbright m'a fait confiance pour changer le monde.